Hey you guys, I'm here at the house on Eagle Rock and I'm gonna start by walking through the main part of the house and then we'll do the guest half on the other side and then we'll do the outside. So if you remember, we have this between the house covered patio area. That's back to the south portion of the house where you come in off the street. Just to pan this thing, nice and easy. All right, now here we go into what we're calling the main house. So they painted since we've been here. All those crazy colors are gone, so that's really a huge plus. So this is the entry for this side of the house from the outside. And we'll do the outside at the end, as I mentioned. So you come in, and the first thing I'm looking for is floor ducts, and we don't seem to have any, so that's good news. I do see plenty of ducts on the ceiling, which is consistent with there being package units. I suppose now is a good time to point out that a big house is going up next door. This looks like it will be a significant property. I would put it well over $1 million, all finished off. I mean, it is huge looking. Back to the dining area. I think we asked for all refrigerators, so we're going to take a look at this. Reasonably clean. I think that might be a freezer. Not quite sure. All right, the kitchen on this side has this pantry and one gas stove. Check. I assume one is a fridge and one is a freezer because they pretty much match. Here's the view out of the kitchen window. We're having a windy, stormy day today. The ceiling in here is a trowel texture. This is a hand applied. Basically it's drywall mud that is laid up by hand with a trowel and then lightly sanded and painted. And that texture is pretty prominent on the walls too. All right, coming back through the entryway, and just for orientation, here's the slider back to the other side of the house. And we're heading down the hallway. First door on the right, bathroom. Powder room. It is a little snug. This door clumps the sink and only gives you a little way to get in. It's better than nothing though. This is all serviceable and decent. It smells good in here, by the way. Maybe it's just perfume. I think they smoke in this house. All right, next door on the left, we have a bedroom. And it looks out over the driveway and to the north. Three-quarter bath. It appears to be serviceable. It needs a good cleaning. Next bedroom. Oh yeah, this is a little extended perhaps primary suite, we would call this. So here is a room that could be a bedroom all by itself with a window and a closet. And across from it is a full bath. Double sinks, nice big mirror. Commode. Looks like the commode is cracked. Not terribly expensive. Tub enclosure. All serviceable and decent. Nothing gross so far. You know, here's a little project. Poorly fitted trim. In fact, I don't believe this to be trim at all. Maybe this was an effort to create a level space from here to here to apply trim. That's just a finished detail. Nothing to be terribly worried about. And then down the hall to the left is another bedroom. So this is basically a little 2-bedroom wing with a full bath. This is south and east. So this would have a morning light. That's the first of our trees. That's an elm tree. And you know, those are basically considered to be a nuisance. Tree though it is. All right, leaving this wing. Moving down to the right, first another door. We just have a coat closet here. And down here at the end, we have what appears to be a laundry room. It is large. With the washer connection, dryer connection with gas or electric. And this leads into the 2-car garage for this side of the house. Here's the water heater. It does not appear to be ancient. Proper install for the most part. You know, it's a reasonable 2-car garage. There's a little extra depth on this side towards the door. And then of course you've got this step up here that's probably about 6 feet, 5 or 6 feet right there. And then beyond the laundry room, we have the true primary suite on this side of the house. And you know, since you asked about it, I'm saying that this ceiling is about 9.5, no more than 10. 10 would be my top number. All right, so the primary has a slider out to this exterior space between the east house and us. Looks like there was a little work or paint or something that happened here on the ceiling. That will all be part of our inspection process. And then here into the bathroom, double vessel sinks, jetted tub, serious shower with all kinds of auxiliary heads, controls, valves. Oh my. A bit of a party shower, if you will. Commode. Down a little. It's got its own niche. Where's the light switch? There it is. Private-ish. No actual door. And closet. Reasonable. It's sort of a non-conforming shape. But certainly quite a lot of space. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna do the outside first before we do where they're hanging out. They are hanging out on the other side, waiting for me. So I'm just gonna do the outdoors and then we'll do that bit. Here we go. So stepping out into the patio. Oh, you know, I can see that he's waiting for me outside, so we're gonna do this side next. Hold the phone. All right, man, that side's done. I'm gonna zip through this side real quick.
All yours.
There we go. All right, so I just came in through the pass-through, as you know, and I'm now in the south side of the house, what they're calling the guest house. Here we go. Fireplace in the corner. Tiles looking fine. Oop. Tripping over things on the floor. Here's the view out of this window. And our kitchen. And you are right, there is no stove on this side. Oh my goodness. Well, we can talk about that. Interesting cabinetry. Let me see if I can read what that label says. So, pantry on this side. All open just like the other side. Okay. Moving across the foyer into the hallway. First door on the right, coat closet. First door on the left, powder room. This door fits. The other door went clunk. This one swings open. Standard powder room. Across from the powder room, we have a bedroom, which is basically being used for storage. That is south facing. Okay. Nothing spectacular in here, it's just a little grungy. All right. Right across the hall from that is another bedroom. Here it is. This window looks into our little side patio where the elm tree is. That's east. Ensuite, bath, vanity, tub, commode. Very straightforward. Moving down the hall, we have secondary laundry off to this garage. Another storage closet, and I'm gonna call that linen, although it has no shelves. And then the primary on this side of the house He's got blackout curtains up, so we're not going to see much. But it is, it's the same as you remember. Double sinks. Closet down here on the end. Commode niche. Super party shower. Jetted tub. Oh, laundry. Let's take a quick peek in the garage just to be thorough. And there it is. 2-car garage. Quite a bit of extra space right there. I would put that at 8, 9, maybe 10 feet across. So quite a lot of work area there. Water heater out here, which pretty much means that the heating units, cooling units are on the roof because they're nowhere else. All right, now I'm gonna bid these guys farewell and walk around the outside. Give me one moment. Okay, you guys, you want me to just step out this way?
Are you afraid of dogs?
Not at all, I love dogs.
He's a bit of a dog.
Hi, babies. Hi, babies.
Those three are my
Oh my goodness. Let me get them, we're gonna do a little feature of the dogs. There it is. Hi, babies. Look at that face, oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. Come on. A lot of dogs. All right, so I'm just gonna continue around the outside.
Sure thing. Come on. Hey, you can't go with him.
All right, so here we back in the front walk-up, front yard. You see my trusty Volvo out front. All right, here we go. Walking around this side so you can get a good look at this construction. The stucco actually looks pretty good. I see nicks and dings, but nothing that is horrifying. Let's see if I can get through here. That is a no-go. So yeah, you see this house. This is a large area in front, and then in the back it's sticking up this what appears to be a huge, maybe an RV garage or something along those lines. It's hard to say.
Can we unlock that gate?
That would be great. Thank you.
They started that framing 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Quickest house I've ever seen go up.
they are moving fast.
They're
aren't they?
moving fast. Huge house.
Wow,
Huge.
gigantic,
Which is great because it just increases property value at that point.
right? Wow, thank you very much.
Cool.
Thank you very much. All right, I'm through the gate. And here we are on the back side. I suppose those count as trees. They will become big trees, but you know, they're too close to the house. Here's a tree. I'm calling that number 3. That's just water damage, right? The water is coming off of the scupper up here and falling on the ground and splattering on the stucco. It should have a splash block. That's just a maintenance issue. Here's our naughty tree. And you know, surprisingly, it does not appear to be doing anything to the house at this moment, but obviously we can't really see what's happening underneath. All I can say is that there's no cracking or bulging that I can see on the wall, which is, you know, how it usually shows up. That's number 5 if you count the scrappy tree. And here's some more, you know, babies that need to come out.
One more thing I wanted to say to you.
Yes.
This is not your the property line.
Oh, okay.
So, because the way we built the house is the way my dad built that house 4 years ago. He bought the 2 acres so you could have this huge backyard with a pool. We had to replot the 2 acres.
Yeah.
So our plot goes up that fence line 10 feet away from that other white fence up there. So all this land in here comes with this house.
And the real line is up towards
There's
that.
stakes up there that you can see it from there on the other side.
I see. So it's this whole square basically.
Oh, well, pretty much that whole square is theirs.
Huh.
So you got a better view from.
All right, so
See those trees?
I do.
Those are on my property.
Okay.
So that line's going right past that tree's on my property.
Okay.
So everything on this side of those trees, it goes with this.
That's
house.
interesting. So there's just a little stripe of dirt against the wall that.
It
I
works.
see. I see. All right. And
Because
it's,
if we would have done it the regular way, they would have owned that pool, and I would have owned the rest of it.
I see. So it also tracks along this wooden wall here.
Yeah, all the way down this wooden wall and then back out. It's kind of like an L.
Yeah.
It's like a panel. Yeah, we just had to get full on square footage.
So hey, while I've got you, is the septic right here? Do you know where?
tires are?
Oh, that's the septic.
Something's right here. Leach fields are all running that way.
Okay, great.
My well's out in the front.
Okay.
The water box that's in the ground is only 3 years old.
And the
Brand new water box, new tank and everything.
Oh, really? And then that's on the well.
Because the water box was in that house and selling that, and me owning the well, I didn't want them in control of my water.
How many people are on that well?
Just these 2 houses.
Just these two.
Yes.
All right.
And have been for 16 years.
Right. And nobody else can get on that well.
Unless they want to add them on.
But nobody has the right. None of these.
No,
lots
no.
have it, right?
You have the right to dig your own well. I
Sure.
heard the only difference is, it's by foot. So
Right,
to dig
right.
a well in North Albuquerque is about $55,000 right now.
Yikes!
Because you're going down at least 500 feet.
Wow.
So we dug mine 80 feet deeper than what they recommended.
Okay.
Because we dug that one 40 years ago.
That was at the time you built
And we
this.
started getting sand in that one. Because it was 40 minus 15. So that one was like 28 years old. And we started, because of all the new construction, when we moved out here, there's nothing out here.
Sure.
So we started getting sand, and you can't dig a whole well deeper.
Right.
So we just dug the new well, and we hooked it up to both houses.
I see. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
But my well share agreement, my cousin, the lawyer, drew it up. It is one of the best I've ever seen. They're only responsible for 5% of the bill if something breaks. They're paying 95%, I'm paying 5%.
How did that work out?
It's on my property, and if you don't agree to it, you just go dig your own well. And once you look up the price of the well, a price of a pump's 10 grand, and the price of the well, just to dig the well's 50 grand. That's without the water box. There's another 15 grand. Without the motor that goes in, there's another 10 grand. So you'll get about 80, almost 80 grand when you're done digging a well.
Well, let's hope that never has to happen, huh?
Start getting some rain, it's going to fall off. We're burning well.
I know.
And I know it's not expected, but my septic tank passed fly colors last time.
Okay.
Last year.
That was in the summer. Summer's gonna pass all that stuff off.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at it.
And we're gonna have the guy come out and do another inspection on the septic tank for you guys. Because they're out of date in order to be compliant with it.
Yeah.
And last summer my house appraised for 866, so it's under appraisal value.
Right.
And that was before the paint or any of the other stuff.
The paint, by the way, looks fantastic.
Thank you. Took me. I took the whole month and did it myself.
Yeah. Did you roll it out?
Roll and hand brush.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it looks a lot better.
and we were gonna do it. Right here's power. So we were gonna power this game. I just never, my mom lived back there with my nephews, and they got old enough to have girlfriends and move out. So she's back there by herself. So And then gold, I didn't trust her driving around anymore.
It's fine.
So, but it's capable of being powered because
Yeah.
it's all right there.
Well, and it's on this nice steel
And it's
pole,
on a nice steel pole.
so that's not going to move. Well, listen, Matt, I appreciate the hospitality. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Nice meeting you, Ben.
Yes, sir.